I am one with my glorious I Am presence and Holy Christ Self. My personalities, body elemental, and new spirit. All parts of my being are in balance, harmony, and alignment. And I am fully contained within my heart diamond and Metatron's cosmic egg. I am now ready for today's message. Greetings, beloveds. I would like to welcome all of the new subscribers, and also on behalf of Christmas. It is wonderful to see more and more of you subscribing to these videos, for you have realized their importance in your life. And I will take this opportunity to tell or remind you of why I originally asked Christmas to do these. It was to provide a high level of spiritual instruction for free to all beings everywhere on the planet. For I know that there are many of you who feel quite alone in your practice. Many of you have spouses, partners, with whom you cannot share or discuss any of these matters. Many of you do not have friends that you can discuss this with. And I do want you to know that you are not alone. There are many of you in this same situation all over the planet. And it is for a good reason that you are alone, beloveds. It is because you are the light bearers that will be there for others who also feel alone. When you are strong enough in your own practice to be of assistance to others. As long as you are looking for help and validation from the outer world, you may not yet be ready to be of assistance to others. For you have to have attained a certain degree of confidence in yourself in order to allow God's truth to be spoken through you, in order to allow God's love to be enacted through you. For this is why you are there, beloveds. You are there to be a vehicle of all of the divine love and light that you can possibly express to the world. And many of you are still in transition from the point of needing assistance to the point of being of assistance. And surely that is where all of you who are watching these videos are headed. It is part of your mission to be a light unto the world. And the sooner, the better. So these videos are offered to you so that you can do the work on a daily basis that will get you to the point where love and light are flowing through you out to the world as is required by the world. there are still many teachers who are acting from the ego. They are trying to change the outer world, to change people, to make the people better, to heal the people whether they want to be healed or not. I ask you to run as fast as you can in the opposite direction from such teachers, for they have no interest in aligning their small will to the divine will. They are only interested in the power, prestige, and money that comes from being a spiritual master. They will have their karma to pay when it is decided that it is time for that. But in the meantime, do not give your vital energy, your resources, your time, or your money to such teachers, for they are keeping it all for themselves. They are not allowing it to flow back into the universe as it should. And yet I know that there are many of you who cannot afford to pay for teachers or teachings or seminars. And it is for you who are ready for these high-level teachings that I bring them forth through Christmas for you. There is other good information available on the internet for free, but it is often hard to sift through the great amounts of information that are proposed. And often, 95% of the information can be good, and 5% of it can be tainted. And it is hard to distinguish between that which is good and that which is tainted with ego. And so these messages are brought forth to you, so that, one, you will not feel alone on your path, so that you will know that there are many on this planet in a similar situation to your own. And two, that you may progress without fear of receiving tainted information, so that you can trust in what you are hearing. And even so, I do not ask that you blindly trust in everything that we say. I ask you to take it into your being and see if it resonates as truth for you. If it does not, then you need not watch these videos ever again. For you are the master. It is you who decides what truth you will accept, what teaching you will follow. And you are responsible in the end for all that you do. So we bring these messages forth with great love, great compassion, and with the determination that the truth be known to all peoples everywhere on this planet. For as the Christ said, the truth will set you free. As long as your lives are guided by fear. And as long as you make your decisions based on fear, you are not free. You are manipulated and controlled by those who spread the fears intentionally about everything they possibly can. So as you discover the truth of your own being, you will come into a higher level of spiritual truth that will allow you to see through the lies that are being forced upon you from every angle. Most of these lies are quite intentional. They have a purpose, a nefarious, dark purpose. But you need not deal with those who are the originators of these lies, for I will take care of them, and the entire spiritual hierarchy will take care of them. You need only take care of yourself. Protect yourself from the dark energies by filling yourself with light, by releasing your own darkness, which serves as a magnet to attract even more darkness from the outside. And learn to see the truth, the divine, because that is also all around you. But it is sometimes harder to perceive because of a covering of darkness. All individuals have the divine within them, whether they are aware of it or not. But that does not mean that you need to accept everything those people say as truth. For it is not until they themselves have realized their own divinity. So how do you deal with these people on a day-to-day basis? When they come at you, blaring some kind of information that you feel is not right or true for you, first of all, do not project any negativity back to them. Simply realize that that is their truth, and that in the great scheme of things, it is somehow perfect for them right now. If you feel guided from within to share your truth about that matter, then do so. If, on the other hand, you do not feel that, then it is time to withdraw yourself from that person's presence. Excuse yourself, saying you have something else to do or somewhere else to be, for that is true. You do need to be somewhere else. When any person is trying to push their negativity onto you, you do not need to accept that, beloveds. If you can hold yourself in a place of divine love and within a protective field where you can simply just radiate love and light all around you, even while this person is projecting all his or her negativity at you, then that is a good level to have attained. And you can use that anytime and anywhere, especially when you find that you cannot simply leave the situation. But if you find yourself getting frustrated, angry, or fearful while these people are talking to you, then you are not firmly rooted within your own protective field. And if you cannot get into that space of peace and tranquility, and you still cannot leave, then it is time to say to the person, stop. I do not want to hear about this anymore. You must leave. You must stop. This is how you protect yourself, beloveds. Imagine if this same person were speaking to your children like that. You would immediately take your children away or do something about it. Remember, you have an inner child that is just as susceptible, open to these influences as a physical child. And your inner child needs to be protected at times as well. And only you can do this, beloveds. So do not hesitate to do whatever is necessary to protect yourself when someone is trying to spew great negativity upon you. You have the right to protect yourself. You have the right to be in a space of joy, of love, of certainty, of God's light everywhere within and around you. And it is your duty, your responsibility, to get into that place and to maintain that place as best you can. So good luck with this, beloveds. Put it into practice as best you can. I love you, and I bless you always. I am Metatron.